For those who don't take TV too seriously, it's your favorite podcast with the best recaps. Your host Max will make you laugh till it hurts. It's Reality Alert. It's your favorite two people who are nimble and stealthy like cats meow. It's Max Gieser and our special guest, Jessie Obana. It's Reality Alert. Jessie, how's it going today?
It's going really well, Max. Really excited to hear that jingle in real time. It's really put me in a great mood.
Yeah. Have you heard it in unreal time before?
Oh yeah, I did my research. Don't worry.
You've listened to the podcast before.
Well, yeah, I said I got to know the deal here. Actually, no, I've been a day one listener.
That's
don't
the first. No,
research
usually
that.
people I'm like the podcast. So I didn't even have to explain the podcast to you before we came on. Normally I'm like, so this is like a reality TV podcast, and people are like, oh, I was supposed to watch the show before we came on, and I'm like, oh god, no. Okay.
Yeah, and we're talking Paw Patrol today.
Yeah, Paw
right?
Patrol.
Okay, good.
Cab,
Yeah, no, I'm
cab
all
means
caught
Paw
up.
Patrol.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well, I'm honored that you're now subscribed. You gave 5 stars like everybody should. You wrote,
absolutely.
Max is so handsome. That's great.
5 stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Jessie, I'm so excited to dig into Traitors with you. We connected. Jessie recently joined my sketch comedy group, and Jessie learned that I had a podcast, and she was like, "It is so great to have straight men talking about reality TV." Yeah.
I think that was the exact quote there for sure. It was nice getting in a corner and going, wait, you watch Traitors? Wait, you know the Bravoverse? Wait, you know the Survivorverse?
That's what I felt. I was like, oh yes,
yeah.
And you know the challenge. That's what I really got excited about. Because
okay, I will say I am like a season or 2 behind on the challenge. We've had excuses. That's on me.
For me, like everything else is like my job, and then the challenge is like my special thing where I'm like, it's like a sports team for me, and I'm like,
that's
I just
your treat.
It's my treat that I get to enjoy. And me and my fiance Maria, we just get to talk about it all the time, and it's like not my job, but we talk about all reality TV all the time too. And I'm like, it doesn't matter that it's my job, you know. But the challenge.
I am disappointed that you're not into the housewives sphere as much as I would like you to be. Yeah, we'll work on that.
These housewives aren't helping. Do you think Dorinda apparently Dorinda's supposed to be amazing? Dorinda on the Traitors, not a good selling point. Boring as shit.
Oh, I know we'll get into it, but the way that I just love seeing how personally all of the housewives take every move on the Traitors here. And it's they add the element of, wow, we are really seeing people from all different worlds and all different experiences of filming interacting together. And yeah, Dorinda's just drinks a lot and loves to talk about Bluestone Manor, which is one of her homes. She's a treat, but not maybe great at this game.
We have some comments coming in. We have Vaseline69. Oh, Vaseline69 is back. Well, Maura appeared on the show without watching it. I feel like Maura on the Traitors, it's like she experienced amnesia from all walks of life, and she's never done anything before. She has no idea what the fuck is going on. Even worse than Tara.
Oh my god, I love her though. It's become in our household over here the newest verbal tick of it was a throwaway vote. It was a throwaway vote.
The Traitors.
Yeah, the Traitors. I've tried to do her accent, and I can only do the T words.
Is she Scottish? Is she Scottish? Is that
Irish? Irish.
Is she Northern Irish? Southern Irish? Western Irish?
You've caught the limit of the research that I did here. You got me.
What's her last name again? Maura. I fucking know it. Somebody tell me. Maura Love.
Maura Hottie.
Higgins.
Higgins.
Oh,
Yeah.
just Irish, I believe. She's from Ballymahan in County Longford, of course. I definitely butchered that.
I just think it takes a lot to make that accent hot, and she does it. So
Yeah, well, it's not hard for her to make anything hot, is it?
oh,
Because she's good looking. She's good
oh,
looking. I'm
the
saying.
Love Islanders this season. My goodness.
Yeah, very, very hot. Rob is
Yeah.
our precious boy. Don't forget that.
Yes. Our little baby boy.
Yes. And we have Angsty Capybara here. Hi, love y'all. Oh, that's so sweet. We
Oh
love
my
you too.
God.
Oh my God. The
It's
listeners.
an honor.
The ego. I mean, my ego is so full. I guess we'll keep podcasting today. I guess we'll
Okay.
keep doing it. Well,
Okay.
let's get into it.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. Eric learns that Rob is a traitor.
What's up, player?
Rob does not give a fuck, and that's what's so hot about him. All these nerds are playing into the fantasy of being a traitor, and Rob just says, "Sup?" It's so hot.
The way? Okay, I know this was an episode previous, but I could not get over his handwriting on when he wrote Eric down. And I was like, this looks like a first grader writing for the first time, and Eric getting it and being like, I know this is Johnny. But also I'm just like, it just speaks to Rob's charm there that he can have handwriting like that. Be like, oh, Rob.
Yeah, and people are still like, it's the hottest handwriting I've ever seen. This chicken scratch,
Yeah.
I'm so aroused.
The amount of effort I've put into like having good handwriting, and then I see something like that, and I'm like, oh, that's so attractive that he just doesn't care how his handwriting looks.
Also, I have terrible handwriting and it haunts me. Should I just stop caring about it?
Well, I do
Would
think
that be
like
hot?
prior to going on to Traitors, at least like learn how everyone's name is spelled, and then I personally would practice like how am I going to write their
I
names
would
here.
sneak
But
in a stencil.
yeah, yes,
I would
absolutely.
stick a stencil up my butt and sneak it in there. That's what I
Oh,
would. Well, how else would I sneak it in there?
commitment.
You know that they're going to do a strip search on Traitors.
Sleeve. Okay, wait.
A
Going back.
sleeve? Oh, a sleeve. Stick it in a sleeve and then shove it up my butt so it's less scrapey.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a sleeve of clothing?
Yes.
I guess that would be
I'm
better.
sorry I wasn't clear on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. Getting back to Eric realizing he's been chosen.
Yes, getting back to Eric.
No, he's important.
Yes.
That was the best cliffhanger last week of being like, oh my God, the moment that he realizes it's Rob, and how is this gonna go?
Did you just call me a dismembered pig?
I love how everybody keeps being like, he's so smart and logical. I'm like, I have seen no evidence of Eric being smart or logical. He's very nice. I'm not insulting him, but I've just seen no evidence of it. Okay.
Yeah. It feels like a little like unconscious bias there of people being like, oh, he's Asian, so he is smart and logical. And maybe he could skate on that in this game, but I'm really just loving how honest he's playing. He is a true faithful to the core.
I love him. I was like, I whenever there's people I don't know, I'm like, I hate these people. I don't want them around. Stephen Colletti, I don't know who he is. I mean, I do now. I mean, I didn't watch Laguna Beach, sorry. And he's so boring. But Eric, I'm like so charmed by him. He's great casting.
He is. I don't think Stephen was great casting just based on the poor performance there.
Yeah,
but I will say, I don't think there's an excuse for these people. They're all saying, like, we get in there, we don't know who anybody is. They're busy. But not knowing who Stephen Colletti is, just because his show was out so long ago and it was such just culture core at the time of Laguna Beach. We're in a fight now because you need to do that research more than the housewives, maybe
I
even.
know who the other people are on Laguna Beach. I know who the important people are.
Who are the important people on Laguna Beach?
Elsie and Heidi.
Heidi wasn't on Laguna Beach.
Well, she's
Heidi
on
was
the
on
hills.
the hills.
She's important. Stephen
It's-
Coletti is not. Why? Because he was on season 9 of One Tree Hill. Oh, I'm on
It
thin
was a-
ice. You're doing the thin ice thing.
Oh, it was a trifecta or triangle of Elsie. You got that one. And Kristen and Stephen. And that was a little love triangle that
Oh,
got me through
Kristen.
high
That's what I meant.
school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know that he was in the thing.
Cavallari. Yeah.
He's just not. Whatever. I don't
Yeah.
feel like I've missed out on anything.
Okay.
If I don't know it,
no,
it must not be important.
I will agree. I do think like we should all know who Stephen Coletti is, but he's been a disappointment.
Should
on
we?
this. So, like, bring a little
Should we
more.
know?
Well, the other two, which
I know
we'll
Chad
get
Michael
into,
Murray. He's important.
are
I know
yes.
Gavin DeGraw.
Okay. All right. But the other two are Tara and Johnny. Like when everybody's like, I can't believe they're friends. I'm like, you guys,
I go
this isn't, like,
crazy.
yeah, I'm like, this isn't one season of a reality show they were on. Like they are Olympic athletes and had the best commentating season ever on the last Olympics. Like,
Yeah,
what are
and
you talking about?
They do like cupcake competition shows together too. Like, do you guys not watch TV? Why does nobody watch TV? Nobody watches TV.
Yeah, but they're on TV, but they don't watch it. Come
I
on.
don't know. I feel like nobody watches TV. We know a bunch of comedians, and like I always bring up pop culture people. They don't know fucking shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're comedians. You're supposed to know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had Tommy on here the other day. Tommy Kang, you may not have met him yet, for Love is Blind. He didn't know who Jack Antonoff was. I was like, you need to know who these people are to do comedy. Otherwise, you're a bad comedian. Okay, Tommy? Luckily, I was there to educate him. Now he's a great comedian again.
Yeah, yeah. And this is the only reason some of my sketches don't get chosen for the shows is because I'm using these references that everybody should know.
Yeah.
And they go, who dat? And I'm like, I guess I gotta like read more.
I know.
I don't
did
have
one
time
about
for that,
Italian
though.
brain rot, and nobody knew what I was talking about. It was very upsetting. I know.
Yeah,
Culture.
totally.
Culture. Well, let's
Okay,
continue.
I'm sorry.
Eric is flipping out about all of this.
I need a helmet and an adult diaper because I'm about to shit my pants and my head's about to explode.
I think he should just be wearing a helmet, like in general, whenever he's walking around. I'm like, I don't know when he learned to walk. I don't know if he like is good, if he has good peripheral vision. I'm just always kind of concerned for Eric.
Also, if your head is gonna explode just sitting there, helmet's not gonna help that.
No, but then
This is
the pieces will be
contain it.
contained for when the doctors have to sew it back together.
Oh, so he's thoughtful.
He's
thinking of
thoughtful.
others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to the turret. They have to murder somebody, and it's Dorinda, Natalie, or Steven and Johnny. Now they think Johnny will be voted out next, so that's why they're like,
keep
"Well, we gotta
Johnny.
keep Johnny."
Easy one to keep. Yeah.
Dorinda, they just don't really care about. They don't really talk about why they're gonna kill her or not. I think they're like, it'll be random, and we just don't really care about her.
Yeah, they say random. Yeah.
Yeah. Natalie, they say she'll be hard to banish. So I think they really do consider killing her. I'm so glad that they don't, because of course, love Natalie, love Survivor, and we need the last gamer in here. Can you not hear me? Did you lose me?
I'm back.
You're back.
I lost you for a second.
Well,
Natalie.
We don't want to lose Natalie either, just like you almost lost me. You know?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
And I felt really scared there for a second. And yeah, I wouldn't want them to go through that.
Yeah. And then Steven is random, and they say that could be good to lose Steven. It's just like his casting. Steven's casting is random because nobody knows who he is. And also murdering him would be random.
Yeah. I feel like, I thought Natalie was going to be dead there.
Same.
Like specifically what was that of like, she's going to be really hard to banish. Like she feels faithful. And so it's like, okay, the only way she's out is if we murder her. But I wonder if it would like bring too much heat on either one of them. But
don't-
by either one, I mean Rob.
I don't
Eric-
think Rob though, because she's like in an alliance with Rob. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she would have been the one. However, I do think there's always an element here of, yeah, but what makes good TV? And seeing Dorinda get kicked out and her reaction to it, incredible. All-timer.
I don't get it. I don't understand. She does nothing for me. I was just kind of like, goodness, good. She's so boring. I don't understand. I thought she was supposed to be a fun, drunk person who
No,
served.
she's mean drunk. She's a mean
But she's not
drunk.
even a fun mean drunk. She's just kind of like lame. Like I don't get
This
it.
is why you need to go back and watch Housewives, because she has some very iconic moments. If
I'll
you
watch a
get her
highlights
drunk enough,
video.
she'll say something that will be internet lore for years.
Well, they
But
need
I
to
just don't
serve
think it's
more
happened
in the
here.
Traitors Castle.
You said it. You said it. I'm
You-
not
you
disagreeing.
agree- okay, you do. I was like, you agree with me.
Yeah.
Every reality TV show needs more alcohol, carte blanche. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were we?
You don't need to worry about where we are, Jessie. You just need to trust that this. I don't know. Are you a control freak in real life? I always thought you were more like easygoing.
I've worked really hard on
Okay.
controlling that narrative about
Tell me
myself.
about your childhood. Let's get into this. No, I'm kidding. Just trust me. I got it. And we can ramble. That's what the people like here. We can go wherever we want.
That's all
And-
I'm worried about,
and
because I
we can ramble as
will
much as you want,
ramble.
and I will get us back on track. This is like episode 600 something. It's
Okay.
okay. We've been doing this a long
Okay.
time.
Amazing. But okay. Well, then before we move on, it is just wild to me that you just don't understand or know the lore of Dorinda. She is a mean drunk. I don't think she was ever going to do well here. Oh my God, but her getting kicked out first last season, like, you just know what a hit to that ego it was
Yeah.
for her, knowing her. And she's also like, I do feel like the other housewives play into like housewife loyalty, because it's also like a cover in a way of being like, if you're a traitor or a faithful, like, you can always just kind of rely on like, oh, housewife loyalty
Yeah.
as sort of a safety thing, whereas Dorinda is truly the one that believes that and is like, no,
We're in the
we are
mob. The
we are
housewife
sisters.
mob.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's a drunk mob wife, terrifying. Maybe a good one to murder, honestly, at that point, because she's a little scary. She can get kind of scary.
Yeah,
So I
Vaseline
respect it.
69 says Peacock goes bankrupt due to Dorinda's bar bill.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, one of the few
my
reasons.
goodness. Yeah, I respect it though.
Me too. Yeah, so they do let's get to breakfast. So Mark, Rob, and Kristen get there first, and they all agree that Johnny is their target today. One of the main reasons is because Candace pushed Johnny towards that side of the mission that had a shield for the art mission, which I didn't clock, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And it's those layers where I realize I would not be good at this game. Because
you would be better than these people. Everybody on this season besides Rob is terrible. The bar is low though.
Yeah, no, I know I wouldn't be good, because I would be thinking about those things if I was in the game, but there's such a way to twist it either way. Like, she did this because she wants to get him out, or she did this because that's what a traitor would do, or that's what a faithful would do, and they want to make it look like that, and it just becomes too many layers. But yeah, I actually hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, me neither. It's like when the gold thing came up, I hadn't really thought about it either. When and I'm always surprised when they actually bring up like evidence and not like, oh, in my gut, I know they're a traitor. And my gut is telling me.
The gold thing, I think also, like, it didn't throw us off because we knew Lisa was a traitor, and
Yeah.
we knew she wasn't targeting Steven in any way. Like, we as the viewer know, like, oh no, she's just
You're
throwing
just
gold
being
at
Lisa,
Steven there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like in the house you're watching every little thing.
Yeah,
there.
but again, and I get why they're attached to that. Like that is a weird thing. Like, why would she give Steven that? Yeah.
Oh, the pressure of every moment in there as
I
a traitor.
know. I
Okay.
know. I am thinking, I'm like, I wonder if they should. I would have been thinking, like, maybe we should kill Natalie because every episode she goes, like, it's in my gut. And she just picks kind of like her gut picks a random person that she thinks is a traitor. And I would just be like, what if the little wheel in her gut ends up on me? You know?
Because
Like,
there's that aspect of being like, well, Natalie's been wrong this whole time, but like if she's right, she's dying on that hill there, being like, it is this person. I
and she
know
has
it.
such
And
strong
that's
convictions, and people will be swayed by that. She's not quiet.
such strong arms. Love
Yeah,
that girl.
I am
Thank goodness.
scared of her in like the best way. Like,
Yeah.
she intimidated John Rocker. She could intimidate me, you know.
I just think, yeah, we need more large female arm representation out there.
I was like, wow, really?
Not as somebody,
watch
not
out
as somebody
calling a
who
woman
needs
large,
to be represented.
okay?
Oh, come on.
Make sure
large
you say
arms?
arm in between. No, when you started it, I was like, come on, Jesse, let's be careful.
Okay? Thanks for looking out, Max.
Thank you. Okay, this is a straight male podcast. We have to be careful here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put a hat on at some point. I'll get in it.
Look, I like to shower later in the day before I go out. Okay, I have to wear the hat.
Okay.
Everyone's like, oh, it makes sense now.
I was gonna show up in a backwards cap and overalls today, but I was like, that might be too much.
No, that would have been so cute. It would have been Rob Chic.
Yeah.
Tara's gut is saying not Johnny. Okay. I really wish one of them was a traitor. I thought they were going to make Johnny a traitor because of the Olympics, and he would have been a fun traitor. They should have made him a traitor.
And I feel like we would have witnessed for like the first time a traitor going to a faithful and being like, I'm a traitor. Because they are
I know,
so close. Like, they cannot lie to each other, and they'd be like, their whole goal is just to like look out for their friend during this game. And so, like, yeah, if Johnny or Tara was a traitor, oh, what a clip it would be to instantly see them run to the other one and be like, I'm a traitor, please help me. And they would.
Yeah. I know, we really missed out. Johnny, I like how Johnny says he was thinking about how a traitor could use a secure faithful as a good, and that being like a strategy, like, but he never thought about how he could be one of those security blankets for a traitor. Now, interestingly enough, Sandra would call these people like traitor angels, and I think she would be like, knew who the traitors were, and I would like be like a traitor angel to them. So it's interesting that this keeps coming up, you know. And it's kind
I don't
of like,
remember that term.
She did it in
exit.
She did in exit interviews.
Sandra. Icon.
Yeah. Because if you know who the traitors are, and you're figuring, I've talked about this a few times, and you're figuring out who the
you thought about it once or twice.
Yeah, and you have like these kind of faithful alliances going on. If you make yourself useful to the traitors, they're not going to want to eliminate you because you're protecting them during banishments as well.
Okay. I always see like the most useful people as the people that have heat. Yeah, like, and it's like, okay, they think they're going to get voted out. But yeah, that level of no, we have to keep them in because they will double down that I'm not a traitor.
Yeah.
It's an overlooked strategy for sure.
Let's get to Dorinda is dead.
My girl.
Your girl dies. And of course I jump out of my couch and I'm like, yes, Dorinda's dead. Bluestone Manor. Do they all have cool named manors for their houses? Well, because Lisa doesn't she have like Villa Rosa or whatever it's called? She has a cool
Lisa
name.
Vanderpump does, not Lisa Rinna.
No, that's what I'm sorry. She's my mononymous Lisa. Lisa Vanderpump has Villa.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, Yes. Yeah. Actually, that's a great question. That would be some really good data points on how many housewives have like named houses or abodes.
Yeah.
Because those are the two that pop to mind for me. But I know I'm probably missing a few.
Mhm.
But yeah, Bluestone Manor, incredible place. Lots of fights
Does it
whenever
have
she
Hanky and
hosts
Panky
trips
though?
there.
Or do Hanky and
The
Panky live there?
swans. No swans at Bluestone Manor,
And
but
then
there
what
is the
Diamond
fish
and
room.
Diamond and Rose, the ponies. God, I love that
Can you
place.
imagine? Ugh.
Yes, and I need it. That's my goal in life now. I want to have ponies at my Beverly Hills mansion.
It would be amazing.
Can you imagine I'm
Yeah, I don't know if there's
broadcasting.
pets at Dorinda's Bluestone Manor, but there is
I know it's a fish
one
room.
room that nobody ever wants to stay in, and it's called the fish room because there's big fake fish hanging on the wall, and all of the housewives take it as an affront if they have to stay in the fish room
Ooh.
in Bluestone Manor. So that's some lore you can go down after this.
But imagine if there was a giant window behind me. I'm in my Beverly Hills mansion. I'm still podcasting for some godforsaken reason, even though I'm so wealthy. And then
You love it.
a fucking if I was that rich, no, I'm kidding. Of course I would. And then you see my horses, Hanky and Panky Jr. They're just walking behind me. It's just so
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, look, the Hollywood sign is behind them too. How magical! How magical!
There's a chance we get a squirrel running across my roof at some point in this little window.
Do you name your squirrels?
Fingers crossed.
You don't name
I
them?
haven't named them because I worry about them. And I go, if I name them, I don't know.
Yeah, I worry about Baby all the time, but she's okay. I didn't like when they cut down her tree, though. She's so sweet. Let's continue on. Let's get to after breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor,
Wait.
What? Oh, Steven?
No. Dorinda's exit. How wasted was she in that?
Oh, she was crunk. She was crunk. She was Lydia as a titty. She was going out there.
Oh, and it felt like she was gonna tear up too, and not like, oh no, I'm not on the show anymore, but like, oh, they don't love me.
Yeah.
Dorinda, you're on Traitors.
Traitors
they
don't
love
like
you.
me.
You're gonna be fine.
What? Why did they kill me?
Okay.
All right. After breakfast, Tara tells Johnny that his name has been coming up, and she's like, "But I adamantly defended you." And I'm like, "No, you didn't. I think you just said, I'm pretty sure it's not Johnny." It's not. I'm like, that's your adamantly defending, Tara?
Yeah. I mean, this game is such a mindfuck. She very much reminds me of my mom in the way of like, my mom can be like, the sky is blue, and then somebody else will be like, I think the sky's green, and then my mom will be like, oh yeah, no, the sky is green. Yeah, that's right. And I just
You're
feel
almost
like
really afraid of conflict. You
she's
must have
passed,
gotten away.
she
What?
may or may not have passed that on here.
I was gonna say, like, you must have gotten away with everything in high school.
Well, yeah, I can manipulate her, but then
Yeah.
if I leave the home and somebody voices maybe a different opinion, then it's like,
Yeah.
no, yeah, no, that's right. But yeah, less about me. Tara, I think she thinks in her heart she really defended Johnny there, but I do really respect that she will go into a room and be like, this is who I think it is. Someone says one other thing and her go, I think you're right. And absolutely. Except if it's Johnny. But anything else, absolutely.
Well, Johnny makes her comfortable. She sits on his lap. They've been through a lot together.
They have. Oh my God.
They
It popped
phrased
up
it
on
really.
my feed today of him like fixing her veil at her wedding.
Aw.
Like they have no idea how close they are. It's crazy.
He phrased it really weird at one point. He was like, we've been through a divorce and some fertility issues together. And I was like,
God,
you're
yeah.
making it sound like you two got a divorce and had fertility issues.
Well, I think
which
they
I'm
are
pretty
one.
sure is not the case.
They are one
guys.
at this point. They didn't have a divorce. They didn't have fertility
Yeah,
issues.
I know.
But they went through a divorce and
Yeah.
they went through fertility issues together.
I just think, Johnny, there's a better way to phrase that for the confessional.
I know.
He's like, I don't view us as separate.
Yes.
Rob,
I've been loving watching them do their Olympics commentary this time around. Just having the Traitors like background going on. Like, wow, they really went through it together.
But the quad god failed us, you know?
That was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. Anyway, Eric is very impressed by Rob's traiting ability.
Rob is an eagle soaring across the sky.
So Eric, for this confessional, we're gonna need like a metaphor, you know, maybe like an animal one. Like what kind of what do you think Rob is doing?
Rob is an eagle soaring across the sky.
Okay, perfect. That was perfect. Where the fuck does he come up with this shit? Eagle, like what?
He's writing songs. Okay,
yeah.
that would really land in a song. That line. Oh my!
That's a little deep for K-pop. K-pop.
The way, okay, everybody's got a crush on Rob in the house. Rob could never be the traitor because he's my crush. But the way that when Eric found out and was so shocked, and then it's like, you can tell there's this moment he has where he's like, Rob chose me.
I know, I was so jealous.
And Rob is the eagle soaring across the world there, and he chose me. I realize how smart of a move that was from Rob, because he's like, I can't have anybody here who's gonna go against me, who's gonna throw me under the bus. I need a fan, and Eric's giving fan energy.
Aren't we all fans? Like, it's like if Rob picked you for a recoupling ceremony, like.
My god!
Like, think about, like,
can you imagine?
I'm straight and like I'm drooling over Rob, you know.
You would be in line with the other guys for the recoupling ceremony, and he would
I'd
be like, and you'd get pissed.
Rob.
Like, what the hell? What the hell, dude?
Those overalls, they just really do it for me. So Tara tells Kristen that she knows she has a reputation in the house as a dum-dum, but she has a strong gut feeling, to everybody take a shot, that maybe it's Steven. And then Kristen goes, it's not Steven, it's you, because nobody could be this much of a dum-dum. And Tara's like, oh, wow, that's really insulting. That's really bad.
Kristen, oh no, what did she tell her? She said, you just seem so scared. And I am drawn to people with confidence.
Yeah, I don't even think you're a traitor. I'm just not drawn to fraidy cats.
Yeah, that felt like personal in a way. And I'm like, but this is a gold medal winner that you're telling doesn't have.
Yeah, but is she the host? Did she win Top Chef? Is she the host of Top Chef?
Which and I think Kristen's doing a great job as host. I was skeptical.
I thought you were gonna say as a traitor. I was like, no, I mean, as a faithful, no.
But Kristen is she good?
She's good. Yeah, I know she's won Top Chef, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's an incredible chef. And Padma left the Top Chef world as the host, and it was like, who's going to replace Padma? And when they said Kristen, who was a previous contestant but won and is amazing in the cooking regard, it was like, is she going to bring the personality? And it's actually been really nice, because she can actually sit there as a chef and look at the dishes and go, well, that wasn't good, or I know how you did that, which is great. But then she gets into the Traitor's house, and I'm like, no one knows this about her. No one knows what she's been through here. But they're picking up on the smarts there, for sure.
Yeah. I love that Top Chef is still like amazing. I don't really watch it regularly anymore, but whenever I tune in and it's like Restaurant Wars again, or Restaurant Week or whatever, Restaurant Wars, I'm like, it's still so good. Like, they don't really need to change that much. They still do the kitchen redemption thing. They still do everything. It's so good. I remember like season 3 when Harold won or whatever, and I was like, it's like the same shit. I know. So Tom Colicchio still hates okra. You don't need to change the formula. It's like RuPaul is still great. They do some twists, but like it's still fundamentally the same show. And like the relying on these things makes, you know, and you don't change it too much, it like stays great sometimes. Some shows need, like, the strategy shows need to evolve. These like kind of non-strategy shows, they need to evolve a little bit, but sticking to the formula and just relying on casting, it's like, oh, we love it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like Survivor, it's like we got to change up how immunity idols are released because
Yeah.
everybody's watched it now and so they know what to look out for. But Top Chef, it's like, okay, what they've learned is Tom doesn't like okra. And beyond that, like they just got to cook out there. Good
Let's
stuff.
get to the next mission. So yeah, this one was all right. We did learn one thing about Rob, though.
I can be sneaky. I can be quiet. I'm nimble, like a cat.
Hey, pussy.
What?
Wait, was that? Hey, pussy.
Hey, pussy.
What? Someone say something?
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Meow.
I just think that his meow wasn't very strong. I kind of expected more from Rob, you know? His meow
wasn't strong?
Meow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Listen
I feel
to
like
it.
you didn't play the actual meow.
Yes, I did. Listen.
I can be sneaky. I can be quiet. I'm nimble, like a cat.
Meow.
Okay, got it. It was a little
Listen-
subtle.
Listen
Yeah.
to these
and
other
you maybe
meows.
Okay.
Listen.
Meow. Meow.
I'm sorry, there's cat language.
Holy cats.
Those are all my cat sound bites. Those were all noises. Well, some of them were spoken, but those were all noises, cat noises made by people on reality shows. And I think Rob comes in last.
Yeah, I would say so, except I wouldn't.
Yeah, he comes in first. He's our precious boy.
Pussy.
If you're just listening to all of those and being like, I don't know who said what, you'd be like, yeah, it's probably the worst. But then knowing it's Rob, be like, oh
Yeah,
my
he's
God,
the best, Rob.
he's
You're
operating
one.
on a level that none of us can
I'll pay
even
you just because you
understand.
made that sound. So I'm going to give you money. Do you want my bank account information, Rob? I don't care.
I've never seen such a charmer. Like you've seen people as handsome
works
as
with
Rob
snakes.
out there that you hate. And I'm like, and then you've seen people less maybe objectively attractive than Rob that have that charm level. And you're like, wow, they're really up there.
Riz, yeah.
Rob, it's too many weapons he has at his disposal. He's too powerful.
I know. I'm so disarmed. Like sometimes I watch it and I literally melt into a puddle and I have to be surgically reconstructed. It's amazing. Yeah, so this game was fine. I do like how they just keep picking Tara to fuck with them. One of the more entertaining missions because of that.
Okay, the soundproofing on the boxes, do you think it was like strong soundproofing, or do you think that it was like when we say the traitors are going to jump out, they like made a noise or something like that? Because I feel like that would be such a tell of being like, I heard the box next to me creak, and I was expecting that, and nobody said anything about sound stuff.
Yeah, I think there was strong soundproofing, and I think when they were actually talking and strategizing, I think that was filmed later.
Oh,
because
God.
I think they were
Hollywood. Crazy
right,
stuff.
because like that is the way that they were talking. I would be like, there's no way I'm speaking out loud as a traitor when I'm that close to everybody in these boxes. Like, why wouldn't they just be, pointing, like gesturing?
Unless they were insured that it's soundproof and they were in the boxes before and they're like, yeah, I can't hear anything. But yeah, that they did speak very openly and at like a regular volume.
Yeah,
I was
be
surprised by it.
Surprised if they, but then again, wouldn't people know that they went back and did that? But it's not something that's like unheard of in terms of reality TV. So I'm just not sure.
The money I would give to understand certain production aspects of this show, and the little nibbles they give you are great. And I understand not wanting to ruin the allure, but I'm so intrigued by like how some of this works. Yeah, like when things were filmed and how do they like sequester? I'm sure, they sequester everybody individually when they're doing turret stuff or that stuff by the boxes. So you don't know who's getting pulled.
And they don't sleep at the castle, right? I'm not rude.
I did learn that. I learned from Gabby last season that they're in a place by the airport. They had to make sure the sound. Yeah.
They had to make sure the soundproofing was strong in case Eric was still a faithful. Yes.
Oh, Eric.
One thing that stood out, one thing that stood out to me was this moment where everybody votes for Tara to make the money, except for Johnny and Tara, who vote for Mark and Rob R. What do you think about them deciding not to get on board?
What was the question
The
there?
question was, who do the Traitors think would make a great traitor?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't understand them not saying Tara there because I'm like, that's kind of a compliment to Tara. I think there was another one that was like, who doesn't deserve to go to the end, or like who's like kind of something that was a diss. And I
Yeah.
understand then the two best friends being like, I will never write my friend's name down on that
Yeah.
or myself. But if it was just like who would make a good traitor and everybody's online in line with it, yeah, I didn't understand them not writing that down.
Yeah, I thought that it was weird and that like they kind of just like should have, but then people are like, well, maybe they did that because they're traitors. And I'm like, a traitor wouldn't do something so silly unless they're pulling like a double bluff. But
That's what I'm talking about. There's always the double bluff aspect there
but these people are
too.
just like overthinking the game. They keep overthinking the
That's
game.
the point of the game.
But they're so bad at it. I mean, they've
I
gotten
think
a
there
couple
could have been a
traitors.
really funny moment where when they're all out of the boxes and they're all looking at each other and being like, okay, there's a pattern. They're all doing Tara. Let's all just write down Tara. And then what would be the funniest name for them to then write down for the next one to just fuck with them? I'm like, Mark.
Alan, Lala. Sweet Lala, the puppy.
Oh, I love her. I heard about
Mark and
her
everyone's like,
barks
"Who's
having
Mark?"
to be VX'd in after because she's just the sweetest
She
girl and
doesn't
does not bark.
bark.
She doesn't bark.
Aw.
So any bark you hear, there's a dog actor in a sound booth barking for her.
That's so cute.
And I want to say I heard this from a legitimate source.
It doesn't
Maybe I'm
matter.
wrong.
I choose to believe.
Yeah.
It's the end of Stranger Things. I believe.
Baby
Right?
girl.
Pop culture.
Yeah.
Let's look at the short list that they select.
Wait, my dog is walking in right now. I feel like
oh my
he
god,
just heard me talking about another dog. I was pissed. He knew. Okay.
But let's get this short list going on. We have Natalie, who is it? Natalie, Johnny, Kristen, and Tara. Johnny, because he has heat on him. Tara goes hand in hand with Johnny, they say. They're like, oh, they're the same person.
Yeah, and also they've been saying Tara the whole time, so it's like, include her in it.
Natalie, because she's smart. And Kristen, because she's decisive, which I thought was interesting. Rob's like, if she decides that I'm a traitor, she'll just get me out. Like she will, which is, I think is a similar thing with Natalie. Like we were saying earlier, like if her gut decides it, she will not shut up about it. What do we think about this new thing that they're doing where like if you are shortlisted or like something happens, like you get left behind in the cabin? So they've kind of started separating the groups at the end of challenges.
Oh, well, it was crazy to me to see the 4 shortlisted people then all have to ride in a car together back, like just them. And like Natalie said one thing of being like, what do you guys think about like there would be one traitor probably in here to throw the scent off? And then she goes, but now looking at you guys, I don't think there is one.
Yeah.
And then her first talking head, she's like, it's Johnny. But,
I know, like you were almost there. You were so close.
Yeah, it is. I like the element of it because we get moments like that of like they're all sitting in a car.
Natalie thought it was Steven, by the way. She didn't think it was Johnny. She thought it was Steven.
Well, she changed it to Steven.
But in that car ride, she didn't think it was anybody in the car. So she thought it was Steven.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And many apologies there. Yeah, she
Sorry,
was like,
Natalie.
Johnny is giving that like defeated air, but like that's where I think the game gets tough, where like if you are sitting in that car and are like, I don't know who, but I think just off of numbers, one of the three of you is a traitor, to then just like not be able to talk openly. Yeah.
I didn't understand it before, like when people were left behind at the cabin. And then I was like, you're going to be locked in these boxes. And I was like, well, they only locked them in the boxes for like, what, like 30 minutes or something. But then I was like, oh, separating the groups is actually a good idea because it can mix up who's talking to who a little bit. It's kind of like in
It
Survivor
forces
when
it
people,
to happen.
what?
It like forces their hand.
Yes, it's like on
Yeah.
Survivor when people get picked to go on groups and it kind of separates, it mixes who's going to be talking to who a little bit. I like kind of
Love
understand from a production angle and a gameplay angle, like they're trying to mix things up. And I'm like, okay, I actually do like this. Yeah, it's just the framing is silly.
There would be a part of me so much that I think if I was a faithful looking around and being like, which I'm like, I wonder how much this plays into it. And like, are people saying this out loud or are they not? And are they editing it out? But just people being like, who do you think the producers would choose to make a good traitor? Because I feel like that would be, if I'm sitting there looking around, I'd be like, yeah, I think Lisa Rinna is probably a traitor because that's producer gold there. And I'm like, I wonder if they talk about that or not.
The only person that we heard do it was Michael Rappaport. And he was like, there's 5, I know, but he's like, there's 5
Please don't
housewives.
ever align me with that man.
Yeah, you're just like him. No, but he's like, there's 5 housewives and there's 5 gamers. So there's most likely 1 housewife and 1
Well, they
gamer.
talked about that on the last season too, in
Oh,
terms of
yeah.
numbers with the housewives, like just number wise. But I guess that, yeah, I guess
So
they
I'm
do
saying
talk about
if
that.
they talk
Yeah.
about that, I'm guessing people are also thinking, and like
Yeah.
Rob Sesternino was on this season. He has like a really big reality TV podcast. There's no way that he wasn't thinking about how production works and stuff like that, just like we are right now. There's certain people are going to be thinking about it.
Yeah. I think, and I also think that's maybe one of the reasons Rob is flying under the radar, because him just being on Love Island,
Yeah.
but like that show has what, like 50, 60 episodes a season. Like not many people, especially the ones on this show, probably watch, and like not many people watch Love Island. Let me be clear about that. But on this show, I don't think people realize like the power he weighs with an audience, and no people with bigger audiences in there. So it could be another reason why they're like, why would they put this like quiet guy
Yeah.
who doesn't have as big of an audience as other people as a traitor? But that might be getting too much into the sausage getting made
I
there.
felt my prediction was like Lisa was going to be a traitor, then maybe Yam Yam was going to be a traitor. This was before the season started. Yam Yam, and then I predicted that Johnny was going to be a traitor because of the Olympics, and I thought that he'd be interesting. But then when this all when everything was revealed, I was like, wait, it makes so much sense that Rob was a traitor. I should have seen it coming. Love Island is on Peacock, and it was like the biggest streamed reality show last year.
Oh my God.
Of course, Rob is a traitor.
The Peacock element. We always
Peacock,
forget about the Peacock element.
It's a huge show. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
it is, yeah.
so big.
But I think that the people in the house
No, they don't know. But
realize
for
that.
us, like
Yeah.
we should have
We
known.
know.
We should have been like, of course Rob's
we
gonna be
know.
a traitor. Yeah.
We know. Yeah. Oh, it is so good. Oh man.
I love it. Coming to Reality Alert this summer, most likely. Love Island. Gonna be crazy. Gonna lose
Can
my
I say
mind.
one other production thing that I'm like,
Yes.
I
Say
would
whatever you
love
want.
if you're just like, absolutely not.
Whatever.
Moving on.
We got time.
The breakfast scenes, we know, and if you've ever watched any episode of The Traitors, that the last people to come into breakfast are the ones that it's like the audience is like, it's got to be one of them. I'm like, I feel like I would sit at breakfast and be like, who are the last people coming in,
I
and
thought
who are the
about that
ones
this episode too.
that survived, and be like, okay, now I'm realizing it was either down to like 2 of the people walking in and 1 is a traitor, or those 3 people were who like the traitors were thinking about. And I'm just like, that seems like a very consistent thing that production does, that I'm like, I feel like that's going to stop at some point, because players will be able to catch on by like the next season for that.
I love that. I love that you brought that up, because I was thinking it too. I'd be like, I wouldn't just be looking at who got killed, but who are the last 3 people that came in.
That gives the audience a cliffhanger. Yeah.
And how might they relate to the traitors as well? You're right. If you're really going to be a detective faithful, how do those last 3 people add up?
But there could, if it's ever like, I don't think they ever do it where just like one person walks in at the end. Maybe they do. But if just one person if one person walks in at the end, I'm looking at them and going, that's a faithful, because the producers wouldn't let the cliffhanger be it's a traitor or a faithful, like at the end. Oh my God, the math.
But I guess this is why they usually make the short list like super explicit, or they do murders in plain sight or stuff like that. But I still think you should be paying attention to who comes through the door, because that's basically telling you a short list.
Yeah.
Very smart, Jessie. I really like that. Very insightful.
I felt very smart thinking about that.
You should always
then I
feel
also
very smart.
thought,
believe in yourself.
Thank you. But then I also thought, okay, I'd think pay attention to the last people walking in, but then I wouldn't know what to do with the information. Like,
yeah,
they could be a traitor or faithful.
You interrogate them. Anyway, do you know what you get for this wise insight?
Woo!
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Let's continue on. We get back to the castle. Tara and Johnny come back, and people are surprised that they're walking back hand in hand and stuff and sitting in each other's laps. I think that they just decided to reveal that they were friends because she really wanted to sit in his lap again and have their
I think they were like, I just want to hang out with my friend. This is too much.
Cuddle. They were very,
this situation that we've been put in on this show is crazy. We were gamers for long enough, but now our names are both out there. We're just saying fuck it, and I'm gonna hang with my friends.
I was 16. I don't want to do anything. No, I mean, she commentates. That's a job, but yeah. Let me tell you, it is a job to commentate. It is a job.
Just so let me be clear here. The take that you're having here is that Tara Lipinski doesn't work hard or hasn't.
No, I took it back. I changed it.
Okay. And that's good.
And then the joke was that it is, and then I was saying it.
And now you're explaining the joke to a woman.
The joke.
Now you're explaining the joke to a woman.
To the listeners.
And now
I am a podcaster. Do you know what a podcast is?
Oh, yeah. I think
because it's kind of like commentating. Yeah, it's like I'm in a pod, so it's kind of like commentating. So I'm not actually sure if you got the joke. Maybe it wasn't a good one. Maybe the men got it. Men, all the male
comments,
all the male listeners in the reality podcast. All my male
please
listeners,
to the comments. We need more men in the comments.
All 5 of you, what's up? Oh, my Love Is Blind listener, man.
69. They haven't commented in like over 10 minutes here. Yes, there we go. No,
what? Oh, they don't get the joke, or it's not a good joke. Is it offensive? Am I canceled?
No, I just like
no, I love Tara, by the way. No. I love Tara. I love you. I was Team Michelle Kwan, but you know that I love you. All right, as people know, you might have listened. I was at the national championship in Philadelphia the year that she went on to win gold, when she got silver in the national championship. Okay, I know ball.
You were there?
Yes.
I had no idea who I was talking to here.
Yeah, I like actually know ice skating. Okay,
That's cool. That is cool.
I break gender stereotypes all the time.
What's insane is that the people in the house don't know.
I know they don't know anything.
I'm like,
They
no
don't- they
matter
know
what
nothing.
age you are, like it's not like oh, that was a millennial like moment. Like, for example, I'll give you Stephen Coletti. Like that was like hit a point in time specifically. But like the Olympics, Tara Lipinski, Johnny Weir, like no matter what age you are, like you should be aware of that. You should be aware of them.
Because I'm Gen Z. I had to like watch it on video. You know, like I'm like 19, right? That's how old I am. I'm like
Okay.
really young.
I don't know. I've recently discovered how bad I am at reading people's ages.
Yeah, I could be 19, right? So young.
19 with a big old beard. Who
Yep.
knows?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I have had my beard since a very young age.
There you
I'm not
go.
19. Okay, let's continue on.
Yeah, sorry, that was a big ramble. All right, where
Was
are
it?
we?
Kristen, so commentating is not a job and neither is podcasting. That's what we've gotten to. And neither is figure skating, and it's really easy. Okay. Let's just get to the round table. Okay. Tara starts out and says, Johnny and I have something to tell you all. We're gonna come out
Poor
as
Tara.
friends. We're coming out as friends. And everybody starts crying and they stand up and they applaud them. And they're like, that's so brave. How did your parents take it? You know, like it's like this really big emotional thing, you know. I started crying. That was really cool.
I really enjoyed that. It just still blows my mind. I'm like, how did you guys not know they were friends?
They've also been so obvious about it.
Yeah, I'm like, I think everybody in the house knows they're friends. I think there's some people realizing like how good
But they
of
were cuddle
friends they
buddies,
are.
yeah.
But then what does she say? The like, I know I'm not a traitor, and I'm positive Johnny is not a traitor.
And I was like, how the fuck would you know?
Yeah, Maura clocked it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
how
Tara,
can you promise for Johnny?
I'm like, Tara, all you need to say at that point is being like, you know what, like, I guess I can't technically, but also this is my best friend in the entire world. I would know. But yeah. I feel like maybe Tara and Johnny hadn't discussed like how explicit they were going to be about how close they were, which is maybe why she got a little flustered. I feel like she was almost looking to Johnny and being like, am I allowed to say that? But she just got flustered.
No, they were busy playing like
you got me.
They were doing hopscotch or something. I don't know. They were playing their favorite games.
That's how I would be in Traitors. I would, if I was a faithful, everything that I would say would sound suspicious. I don't know how to sound truthful.
I've been very suspicious
when I know the pressure's on.
Podcast. I'm like, what is she gonna do? What is
like as a traitor, I could lie, but as a faithful, I feel like I'd be way more in my head of like, is everything I'm doing making it seem like I'm a traitor when I'm really just being honest, and I couldn't be honest.
So you'd be a better criminal than like a hero.
Yeah, probably. I don't think I'd be good at either, but I do think I'd be a better criminal than a hero.
Good to know. Good to know for like, because
at least you just
how
like,
much to trust you.
At least you just know.
Yeah, no, it's good to know because I've been suspicious. Johnny says we have known each other for 11 years and we are Olympians, so she would know. We're Olympians, okay?
We're Olympians.
Can't be traitors, all right? She would know.
No,
it's like what the.
I think that was kind of like do you guys know who I am moment? Like not necessarily trying to be like, I am not a traitor because of this, but being like, I feel like you guys aren't respecting me enough.
Like we literally don't know who you are. Okay, yeah. we don't know. Probably because you didn't win a gold medal, Johnny. So they don't know who you are. They might know who Tara is. Sorry, it's the truth.
Vaseline 69 is bringing up a really great point here that Mark should know about Johnny and Tara.
Oh yeah, Johnny was on Dancing with the Stars. You know Mark's show. Who's Mark? I don't dance with the stars. Tara was in the
It's
audience
Danny.
every week. Oh, that's so weird. And Mark says I didn't know they were that close. That is so weird.
Well, Mark is also a competitor. He was probably just focused on his dance every week. He's not looking in the audience. He's not looking at the other competitors like he has to now. That long hair. Oh my God. So good. Okay, what happened next?
His Wikipedia article is just all him playing guitar. Kristen says that her antennae are now up on both Johnny and Tara. Her antennae are going off. Johnny, let's
keep going. I misheard you. It was like, who is 10A?
10A.
Antennae. Got it.
Johnny lets everyone know he's not a traitor because he's not a traitor. All right.
It's a good argument.
Yeah, all right.
That would be my argument.
Yeah, okay. So just take it. Mark asked Johnny and Tara about why they all didn't vote for Tara when they signed in, why they didn't vote for Tara when everybody agreed to today's mission, and they said they played honestly. I'm like, but that's what a traitor would say. Anyway, let's get to the voting. All right, this confused me. Natalie tells Rob to say that he has the dagger.
Oh, yeah.
Is that so that people didn't vote out Natalie in case she had the dagger?
I don't know. I feel like there's more gameplay in that than I'm realizing. But it felt to me like she was looking out for him. Like,
just she's looking out for him.
I mean, everybody looks out for Rob. He's their little cute baby. And I feel like she was like, if people find out later on that you have it, like that could have your name. So like, just say it right now that you have it. Like, I feel like it was her giving him like survival advice.
I know why she said it. I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
She said, I'm the only person on the short list in the group that could have had the dagger. So she's saying, please say that you have the dagger so that when it comes time for murdering later at night, that the traitors won't kill me because I have the dagger.
Okay. That makes sense.
So then Rob was like, I don't care if people know I have the dagger. Yeah.
I'll allow
that's
it.
why she did it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I also think she was looking out for little baby boy.
Oh, we all are all the time. Anyway, 5 votes for Steven, 2 for Johnny, 2 for Tara. When Eric came time to vote, he did like a really big wind up, and he said, and he was talking about not making his vote a throwaway vote. I thought he was going to turn on Rob for a second. I was so.
Can you imagine?
That would have been epic.
Can you imagine? Oh, that would be incredible.
Epic. I would have been mad at him though. I would have been furious.
Of just Eric kind of playing confused and being recruited as a traitor because Rob is like, he'll follow me loyally, and then Eric just turning it on and being like, it's Rob, everybody, I know it. I know
I'm the eagle now. I'm soaring. Put on your helmet and diaper, Rob.
I am the eagle now. It's incredible.
Apparently Mark was swayed by Johnny's arguments tonight, but not by Tara's, so he votes for Tara. Maybe they have a Dancing with the Stars alliance, you know. Anyway, Steve voted out. I was thinking, I wonder if Johnny and Tara coming out as friends like drew attention to them and like ended up splitting the vote off of
the vote. It did split. It was split.
Not intentionally. And it still was like a 5 Steven, 2 Johnny, 2 Tara. But I wonder if it would have been like 4 on Johnny if Tara and Johnny hadn't been like, we are friends or something. I mean, Kristen said she was always going to vote for Tara, but still, I wonder if it would have been more towards one person if they hadn't been like, we're in alliance.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a split the vote situation, which was smart for this roundtable, but they've got a couple more to get through. But I'd also just really believe in the fact that they were like, my brain hurts. I can't think anymore. We're just going to be best friends, see what happens.
And as Rob said,
Tara and Johnny revealing that they're like besties for the resties is so dumb.
Have you heard besties for the resties? Is that a common phrase?
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
it's
not.
an
Maybe in
Alabama
other,
thing.
maybe in circles I'm not in as an older lady, but
Maybe it's snake people. Yeah.
I love a good rhyme.
Rob, he's a poet.
Oh God.
He
What was
could
the one
not
he
rhyme.
said? What is the one he said a couple episodes
Oh,
ago?
Robbie
It's just
Bobby.
gonna be bad. Well, just gonna be bad for Bobby
This
Bobby.
is about to be bad for Robbie Bobby.
Robbie Bobby.
I mean, my God.
What's up, playa?
What's up, Leia?
Oh.
So after
Wait, also Rob's moment in the very beginning with Eric. Okay, Max, I'll allow us to go back to the ending and the
thank you
timeline
for
here.
steering the ship. I was getting
No
tired.
problem. I'm hosting now. No, but we didn't acknowledge in the beginning Rob saying to Eric's like, wait, we have to murder tonight. He goes, yeah, it's kind of our job. So to the turret.
Yeah, that's a sweet gig.
I had to pause at that moment on the TV. Yeah,
Just
it's
to
kind
look
of
at
our
Rob.
job.
I paused
this
like
is-
every few seconds just to look at him.
Yeah, and I paused to take notes because I'm a good podcast
Oh
guest.
God, Jessie! Wow.
No, but him, it just had the most bro energy, and then gets in the turret and is like, "Yeah, I guess we gotta do this now. We'll get used to it. Don't worry." Like,
Because you took notes. Yeah.
thank you.
Our sweet
Yeah,
boy
I
said it.
definitely did.
Wait, you didn't take notes? That was a lie? You got me excited.
You can't prove it.
The soundboard giveth, the soundboard taketh away. Anyway, after the round table, Kristen is suspicious of Eric because he's normally talking and being all gobbly and yelling and stuff, and he was quiet at the round table. I thought it could be editing, but he was quiet because he's trying to be like Rob, probably. Like, oh, Rob is quiet as a traitor. He's an eagle. It's like, but you're not an eagle. You're a cuckoo bird, you know?
Get him. Get him, Max.
I wasn't even insulting him. He's all like loud. He's like a bird that squawks.
Does he talk a lot at the other roundtables beforehand? Like, it
I
could
don't
be
know, but
editing,
whenever
but
we
I
see
just
him,
remember
he's
the
silly.
laugh
He's silly.
thing
He's a silly
that he
guy.
was wrong about.
He's silly.
Yeah. He's a silly guy.
He
I
should
like
be
him.
completely quiet. That's not good. I just don't think that's his nature.
No.
So we get to the turret, and I was wondering if Rob was going to inform him that Kristen had come up to him about Eric being suspicious, but Rob does. So Rob is not trying to fuck over Eric, at least at this point.
Because Rob's a good guy.
He's a good
Because
guy.
Rob's a good guy, baby boy.
He's the
good hot
he's
hot
the
baby
best
boy,
baby
boy.
boy. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got us talking like babies. That's how you know he's good. I want him to cradle me so badly. He could pick me up, right, and hold me in his arms.
He can pick
Oh my God.
anything up.
I want him to put me in his little anything. The whole world.
Don't run with this. Don't keep
I
going.
want him to put me in his overall pocket. That's what I want him to do. I want to be a little kangaroo in his pouch.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah. For me, it doesn't even I mean, yeah, like maybe there's a crush aspect there, but I think the larger, like, overwhelming feeling is just being like almost like motherly of like, I want to look out for my little baby boy over there, but also like put me in your pocket and just let me hang out, like you were saying.
It's just it gets Freudian in so many ways. That's how you know that he's hot, you know?
Yeah.
He's so hot. He puts us, you know, in like this. It becomes like Oedipal in like he's mother, but also we're mother, you know? It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
This will be my whole next therapy session.
Yeah. It's like, I really want to fuck Rob from Love Island. And the therapist is like, who? And you're like, why don't you know? He's our precious boy.
Sorry, my mic fucked up again.
It's all right.
Okay, we're back.
We get to the short list. Natalie, Kristen, Tara, and Johnny. Johnny would point at Tara. Tara would make no sense. Natalie she trusts Rob, but also she's smart. And Kristen, if they don't take her out, Eric has to convince her tomorrow that he's not a traitor. And then they all go down to these Jack in the Boxes in the dungeon. Who should they kill?
Good question. I've been thinking about this. I think if Eric, well, I think they got to kill. I think Eric should push for Natalie, and I think that Rob should push for Kristen.
Yes.
But that might be too simple. I feel like there's some chess going on that maybe I'm not caught up on. But I'm like, Tara and Johnny have heat on them. And they also like don't have a ton of sway in the group. Like if they were to all of a sudden think it's Rob or Eric. Whereas Natalie and Kristen have no heat on them and are both very influential. So I think it's between those two. Unless, yeah, no, I gotta stop because I'm going more layers here.
Probably kill.
I think they'll kill Kristen because I think Rob.
I think they're gonna kill.
I think Rob is gonna be like, okay, well, Kristen was on to Eric and was like, if I get voted out, it's on Eric.
I don't think it's the worst thing.
And
for
I think
Eric
Eric's gonna be like, yes, I'll do whatever you say, little baby boy, Rob.
I don't think Kristen will drop it though, and I don't think Eric's a good enough actor, so I do think they should probably just kill Kristen. I don't think he has much of a better chance to do anything else.
Yeah, and also Natalie keeps getting it wrong. So even, or she's gotten it wrong so many times that even if she gets it right, at this point, it's like she's lost a little of her sway there. Whereas Kristen hasn't said a lot, at least in what we're seeing. And now all of a sudden she's like dead on. It's like, you gotta get her out of there.
Yeah, Johnny, Tara, and Natalie, I don't think are like huge actual threats to like
if they
get you out.
Vote Kristen out, do you think there'll be anybody else that will suss out Eric? The way she was able to.
Maybe Mark, because Kristen said something, but I don't really know what Mark is doing.
Yeah. I'm ready for Mark's big moment at some point here.
When Vaseline 69 says when Rob was talking about Kristen, the sound was a Franken cut or like a Franken bite. So we don't actually know what like the actual way that he was talking about it was. So Vaseline, are you saying that maybe was this when he was talking to Eric about it? So maybe he didn't actually warn Eric? That's interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting because that doesn't sound like Rob.
Yeah, I know. I agree. That is very interesting. That really solves some things up for us. Well, Jessie, thank you so much for joining us today. This was very fun. I really had a great time with you. Congratulations on your Reality Alert debut. What
Max,
an honor.
This was a damn delight. Thank you so much.
So is commentating hard? Is it a job?
Oh yeah, I am in full like sweats right now.
I know. It's blue collar.
Yeah. An honor. I have so much respect for what you do now. And I'll see you later.
Would you like to plug anything while you're here yourself?
Oh my God. Yeah, the leaks in my roof right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, everybody plug her leaks. Yes.
Yeah, we had to start late literally because there were roofers here fixing the holes in my ceiling that don't work great with rain. But yeah, I'm on Instagram, Jessie M. Linn, Linn. It's confusing. I'll rebrand it soon.
Instagram. We'll be able to find you through Reality Alert. So yeah.
I might be private, but after this, I might have to become a public figure.
So millions of people.
Go to the Pack. Go to the Pack Theater.
Everybody fly out to Los Angeles
and see Max and I's sketch team Vogue. Go do that.
Hell yeah.
Lovely. Can't wait.
And for everybody else, first of all, I'm going to be back on, I feel the episode recording on Monday. The episode should come out Tuesday morning on patreon.com/reality alert, where you can check out me and my fiance Maria. We're going to be going into Love Center, week 1 of Love is Blind. We're doing a social media recap for everything that has come out from the cast so far and the Love is Blind universe in general. We have a couple pregnancy announcements and a divorce already coming out of the Love is Blind universe. Not this cast pregnancies and divorces, but Love is Blind universe. Interesting to check out. And I'm going to be back on Thursday recapping episode 7 through 9 of Love is Blind with Tommy Kang. And I will be back on Friday at 1 p.m. PST recapping the Traitors with my new friends from the Dames Who Dish podcast. So new collab coming out. Check that out. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining today. Be sure to subscribe on youtube.com/realityalert and on all your preferred podcasting platforms. Okay, say bye, Jessie.
Bye.
Bye. Where's the theme song? Here it is. For those who don't take TV too seriously, it's your favorite podcast with the best recaps. Your host, Max, will make you laugh till it hurts. It's Reality Alert.
What's up, playa?